have here. It's another episode of the Outlaw of College Football, which is sponsored by, that's right, the Common Joes and Sallies in the Know, even more so than all those media talking heads. I ain't said that a while in my video. I ain't doing a lead up today because I just want to get right into this. Because I don't normally do topics that have some kind of political slant to them, because I get in trouble sometimes because people like to censor me out there. But today I want to talk about Brittney Griner and the proposed trade for one Victor Bout, who was supplying weapons to guerrillas and all sorts of terrorists to kill people and Americans. I mean, he had a fetish for killing Americans. He even wrote about it, how it just wet his taste buds at the thought of killing Americans. But before I get to all that, I'd like to ask you guys and gals to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Subscriptions are most important to keep me up and going, keep me motivated, keep me in the good graces of YouTube somewhat. And if you don't mind, if you look down underneath this video where the like and share options are next to the downloads option, you will see a heart that says thanks. You can actually click on that and actually donate a few dollars to this show, so I do not have to depend solely upon YouTube, and we know why. Now, getting right back to it here. Yeah, old Brittney Griner, she got herself in a little mess over there in Russia. And now I was reading Yahoo last night. Of course, you know they're liberally slanted, of course, I can tell. And let me preface this real quick, because I just said the word liberal in a not so nice context. Let me preface this so the liberal and the Democrats don't get all pissed off and click off. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I used to be a Democrat a long time ago, until the liberals hijacked the party. Once the liberals hijacked the party, then I become an independent. And that by now, the Democrats are allowing the liberals to push former conservative Democrats and independents towards the Republicans because of the stupid stuff that they're doing right now. I'm not going to get all into that, but we all know what it is. Now, back to the topic. Brittney Griner got caught with some hashish oils, we all know, in her vapes. And Yahoo Sports has the audacity to say that she was wrongfully arrested. Biden has come out and said it. He has decreed it unto thee that she was unjustly arrested. Really? So just because Biden says it, that makes it so? No, we don't have a freaking king here. He's not my dictator, and he don't tell me shit. I discern things on my own. And you people out there that follow blindly because he has a certain party label that you like, you know, you need to educate yourself and quit being sheep. Because even when Donald Trump would say stuff, I'd educate myself. And some of the stuff he said was wrong. So don't just go by party labels. Party label loyalty makes for corrupt loyalty, class. So Brittney Griner, she's 6'9". She's a black athlete. All those things are very big red flags in a country like Russia. Over here, not so much, because we're a free country for the most part, and we allow people to go to and from. We got many different kinds of races here, so it's not that big of a deal. But over there it is. You call attention to yourself because, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I bet a lot of the Russians are racist, because they don't really see a lot of black people. And they only use them when they want to play sports over there in their little professional leagues. So Brittney Griner now wants the United States to help her. Her and her husband or wife, whatever she calls her, cousin it, whatever. They want the U.S. to trade her for a guy named Victor Bout. Now, if it was just some random Russian that was over here that maybe got arrested for money laundering or some shit, I might could understand it a little bit. But this guy helped kill millions of people, has said numerous times that he would love to kill Americans, and you're going to trade him and let him go free so he can do it again just for a basketball player that's too damn idiotic to not know any better than to put hashish oil on a plane in Russia? They may not have done nothing wrong in your eyes, Biden, but in Russia, that's against the law. And what you don't realize, Biden, is you don't get to dictate what other countries make as their laws. Even if Russia is pretty much almost a terrorist organization themselves. I don't like Russia no more than the rest of you. But it's their country, and they make their own laws. We don't make their laws for them, and Biden thinks he makes everybody's laws for them. That's where we as Americans sometimes get tripped up. We want to tell the rest of the world how to run their countries, and that's why we get into the situations that we get into sometimes. Now back to Brittney Griner. Yahoo had the audacity once again to compare her situation to a Marine that's being held over there. Oh, they're going to try to get that Marine out. They should try to get her out too. That Marine is a lot more important to this damn country than some basketball player who sold the United States out numerous times. She said numerous times, and I can't say it verbatim, but just know that she has said numerous times how bad this country was and how much we sucked. And then they go on about complaining about how much money she makes in the wnba. She don't make money as much as NBA players. It's Steph Curry. Steph Curry makes more money, not because he's a man, because the NBA draws more money, has more customers. Has nothing to do with your stupid ass gender or race or any of that shit that you try to hide behind. So quit doing that, man. It almost makes you look like a racist. Complaining that she only made $270,000 in a year. Well, gee, Brittney, damn, I wished I made that much money for just dribbling a basketball up and down the court. Yeah, sure, Steph Curry and all the players in the NBA make more than WNBA players, but it has nothing to do with sex. It's got to do with supply and demand. It's got to do with how much the market bears for said product. And the NBA has more customers, so they're going to make more money. That'd be like Schmo Joe grocery store getting pissed off because Walmart pays their employees more, or some big grocery chain gives better benefits than them. That's just the way it is. If you make more money, and you got more customers, you're going to make more money. So quit crying about that shit. And your wife or husband or whatever she is, whatever role she took in your relationship, she needs to shut the hell up. Y'all shouldn't have been trying to transport drugs on a plane. That's stupid. And for Biden and Yahoo to come out and say, oh, she's wrongfully accused. How was she wrongfully accused? She was caught with the drugs, man. And y'all try to say they planned that shit, man. Come on. Brittney Griner is a big proponent of marijuana. And while it may become legal here in the United States, that doesn't mean it's legal in Russia or Germany or Saudi Arabia. If you go into other countries, you have to respect their laws. And Brittney Griner, she got into the mindset over here where you can just run down the law and you don't have to abide by the laws over here, because our country is failing to support law enforcement these days. And that's going to be the downfall of this country if the shit continues. But in closing, I would just like to say, if Biden trades a guy that is responsible for millions of deaths throughout the world by supplying arms, then he's much more stupid than I ever imagined. And anybody that could support that should be ashamed of themselves for supporting someone just based on the party label alone. Open your horizons, people. Open your mind and support people because they're right, not because of a party label. Support them because they want to do what's right for our country. And that's all I got to say about that. Got it? Good. Class is now dismissed.